Majesty the Queen, is she about to quit? And what exactly? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Lovely to have your company today. I hope you're all keeping well. We're all gearing up for Christmas now, aren't we? Have you noticed as well how quickly the world seems to slow down at this particular time of year? Everybody seems to have lost interest in working, although I don't know when I actually started interest, to be honest. But of course, you just know, don't you? Everybody seems in that sort of, that really is the case for our glorious monarch, Our Majesty the Queen, but possibly she's never as idle as I am. But let me tell you the latest breaking story coming out of London today. Now, as you know, it's been a particularly difficult year for Her Majesty the Queen. Obviously the loss of Prince Philip, then of course the worry of Prince Charles having COVID, the usual battles with Harry and Meghan, all that sort of stuff. And then only, 8 weeks ago, she had to go into hospital for, of course, some minor ailment, which is now hopefully on the mend from. But what we can tell you first here on the show is this. Well, Her Majesty the Queen is now getting busy to host Christmas out at Sandringham because, of course, last year she had to host it at Windsor alongside, of course, His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh. She truly is looking forward to that. But next year, close palace sources tell me they have such a busy year planned for Our Gracious Majesty that they're basically begging her to take it slowly. And here's how. If you're a fan of Her Majesty the Queen between now and February, I think truly we can only look forward to seeing her via digital practices, as she calls them, Zoom, online chats, that sort of stuff. There will be hopefully the visit to church on Christmas Day morning, but Her Majesty the Queen knows, of course, that in order for her to remain relevant, seen, and of course still a reigning monarch, she simply has to get out there. So there may be 1 or 2 appearances between now and the end of February. But according to very good sources, don't expect to see a full-on workload from Her Majesty the Queen. And let's face it, this lady is of a wonderful age right now, so she deserves a rest. But they apparently want to conserve all of her energies for the celebrations, which will be the big celebrations at least over that June weekend where we've got a bank holiday, and fingers crossed we have some lovely weather. I think lots of people, obviously, who are huge fans of the British royal family will not mind Our Gracious Monarch taking quite a bit of time off, as long as we see her fit, well, and of course in the flesh during the Platinum Jubilee celebrations. As ever, I'll keep you posted when I know more. Neil Sean in the heart of London.